Hello everybody, this is your friend Hunger here, and today we are going to do a legendary voyage on Sea of Thieves. Enjoy.
I'm in love with the cocoa. I got it for the low.
Alright guys, I'm going to go over some different things we're going to do here, and there's going to be going through a lot of stuff pretty fast because I didn't want to make it really long. Still ended up being over 10 minutes, but here we go. Started out with just under $100,000. That was what I was trying to show there. In the legendary voyage, you end up with all of the spaces full on your voyage wheel. So you have 8 things to do. 2 of them for us on this one were merchant ones, which obviously are timed, but you have like 12 days to do them. At least we did, which is like 5 hours in game, so, or 5 hours in real life, I mean, so you have plenty of time to get that done. But we went ahead and got them done early just to be sure. We didn't like go out of our way to do them, but first chance we got, we swung by an outpost and got the stuff, and first island we are at that had what we needed, we grabbed them all and turned them in. So I'm gonna, as I go through here, I'm mostly just gonna flash to what island we're at, basically, what we're doing on the island, and then obviously you'll see us digging up chests and stuff. This island had 4 skeletons. The thing, 4 captain skeletons. The thing about legendary ones is once you have started the legendary quests, skeletons on every island you go to just randomly spawn a lot, and they're a lot stronger than normal. Like, they take a lot more hits, like really even stronger than fort skeletons, I'd say, but at least as strong as fort skeletons. So, and you're pretty much constantly ended up fighting skeletons, and you end up with huge waves of them sometimes. It's the hardest part of them are what you see us doing right here, which is the Order of Souls missions. We had 3 of those. Like I said, 2 merchant, 3 Order Souls, and 3 gold hoarders. And that makes up all 8 of the maps we had. But you just take it slow and steady, and you can take out all these Order of Souls guys. It's really not that difficult. You do have to complete every single map to get the legendary chest at the end, though. So make sure you do the merchant ones on time. Everything else, obviously, you can take your time doing. So yeah, we went ahead and yeah, like I said, swung by an outpost early so we could get our cages. So we went and turned that stuff in and got the cages. And then we actually swung by the fort there because we had done a fort right before we started doing this. But there was like 4 ships there, so we decided to just leave with the key and come back later. We came back like an hour later right there, and they were still 2 sloops sitting there waiting to see if we were coming back with it. They chased us, but yeah, we ended up taking them out. We decided to just wait them out because there was another ship there, and yeah, the way they were doing it was just going to be a pain to actually get it right then. So we just wait them out, come back later, since we had more voyages and stuff to do anyway, so it really wasn't a big deal. So yeah, this is just us taking them out. Move on. Like I said, we got all the cages for our merchant stuff. So we'll go ahead and collect up all of our animals that we can collect up and turn them in. Go to the outpost we have to turn them in at. Go ahead and turn them in just to get all that done. Since that's the only timed things, might as well get them done just to be 100% sure we were done with them. Once we did get the animals we needed, obviously go to the port we need to go to and sell them. This is the other port because since we had 2 different merchant missions, we had to turn stuff in at 2 different ports. So now we got both merchant ones done. Really wasn't a big deal. Like I said, we have plenty of time to do it. We kind of sailed over where we had sunk this other ship because they'd been chasing us. This is one of the sloops. and almost kind of let him board us. He had went underneath and everything, and even one time he said that we didn't have anything. We could hear him say that to his partners, which we did have the key. It was just hidden, which I will show you where we had it hidden right now. So he searched our ship and never found it. This was kind of to get them to just leave us alone because they were chasing us and chasing us and chasing us. Even though we'd sunk them, they came back and just still chased us. But yeah, the key is hidden right there inside that piece of wood. Obviously you saw it, but he never found it, so he just left us alone. This is the other Order of Souls mission. This one really wasn't as bad as the first one. The first one seemed like we were getting 2 waves at a time. It was just pretty rough, but this one's, like I said, it was nowhere near as bad, but it's still pretty rough. Then moving on to Smuggler's Bay. Sorry if I'm going through this stuff a little bit fast. Like I said, I didn't want to make the movie extremely long, and I wanted to get, quite a bit of the stuff in here, so made most of the little clips pretty short. Seemed like we had pretty decent luck through here. We ended up with several, at least 3 or 4 captain's chests and a couple villainous skulls. It really wasn't bad at all. I also, like I said, I started out with just like $99,800 and something dollars, so we'll also see how much I end up making off of the entire legendary voyage and the end here, just to see how much you end up making off of them. Obviously this will be just a estimate because you're not going to make the same amount every time. There's no telling what kind of chest you'll get. Could be way more, way less, really. So this is it, bringing up the final chapter. Right after we dug up the very last chest, obviously, for the last part of the 8-part mission. And the last map will always be an X marks the spot, so you have to go to wherever it is. This is where we are digging up the legendary chests.
And that
And
music,
obviously
man.
skeletons are spawning like everywhere. Take out these skeletons.
Just keep going.
The music it plays whenever you dig up the chest is just pretty epic. I really like the music it plays. And it plays it when you sell it too.
Got it.
It's pretty awesome. The chest looks pretty cool. It has like that ghost blue glowing stuff that everything does on the legendary stuff. And obviously on like the Ferry of the Damned has it too. It is, yeah. Leveling up the Athenas is going to be slow though for sure, because when I got my experience for this thing, I literally got half a level. And I mean, probably took us almost 2 hours, like an hour and 45 minutes to do all the voyage, which like I said, we did stop by a fort and everything. This is us about to turn in the legendary chest. The legendary chest turns in up here in the tavern, actually, to the guy who sits in the back, leans up against the wall, and he always wants you to level up more. Turns into that guy right there. And as you can see, it's gives you a pretty good amount of money. I've had stronghold chests give me more than that though, but sometimes they can give you 4,000, even a little bit more. I've heard of them giving 6,000, but I mean that could very well be just people talking. And again, it makes gives you the cool music whenever you
For throwing that down.
sell it. So there's 99,962. That's what I had previously, and I ended up with 119,500. So ended up making almost exactly 20,000, just a little bit short of it. And don't forget, we had a stronghold key on board, so I'm gonna go back. We decided to go back and obviously turn this in. Like I said, at this point, it had been almost 2 hours, like an hour and 45 minutes at least, probably closer to 2 hours. They were finally gone. I don't know if it was where they checked their ship or whatever and didn't see it. They decided to give up, or if they just gave up because it'd been 2 hours. I'm not sure. Anyway, as you see here, I ended up making like, or you'll see in a second, I made like $32,000 or $33,000 for a couple hours of gameplay. Most of all, I really enjoyed it, which I really enjoyed this game most of the time. I really do. It's just a lot of fun to me. I know a lot of people complain about it, but I really enjoy playing this game. So we did end up going and checking out the Pirate Legend area underneath the tavern, which I may do another video, show in another video if anybody seems to show interest in it. If I can get some comments on it, if people actually want to see it, I'll show that. This is the interest to it, obviously. But thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. This is your friend Hunger, and I'm out.